Hi, I'm Carola, and in this video I'm talking about why I love that I have made the decision to move to Paris. In 2017 I had quite an unhappy phase. I thought I needed some kind of change. My new landlord was a bit weird, and at work I felt a bit trapped, and suddenly there was the possibility to work in Paris. While the decision to apply and to take the job if I get it took about 2 hours, the way to actually get here was a bit longer. It's not super easy to change countries. I'm so happy I did. It feels like a weight is lifted from me. I like my job, and I like my coworkers, and I like my new friends. And every time I thought something would be really complicated, it turned out to not be that complicated, or at least I could ask someone for help. I had some challenges, and I managed to get through them. I feel much more grown up now. I did have an Erasmus year in Coventry, but that meant that there was someone who took care of me. I could always ask at the Erasmus office. Well, basically any kind of issue was solved by them. So this is a really different experience, and I'm really happy that I made it. So I'm hoping that this is one of the places that stay interesting for quite a while. Because, well, once you've been to Paris, where else can you go where it might be just about as interesting? So this is it. This is my time to enjoy myself. I do have plans to go back to Germany in a few years because of things like retirement, and also because everything is so expensive. So my dream of buying a house or an apartment, that was difficult in Frankfurt, that's unpayable in Paris. So for the next 3 or 4 years, I'll just live this adventure to the fullest. I'm wondering what's happening to my YouTube channel if I move away from Paris, because then I can't talk about Paris anymore. Not in the same way as currently. One way in which I have grown is that suddenly I enjoy so much to come home to my parents and see the place that I grew up in, because I never appreciated that. So now it's like coming home to that small town of 100,000 inhabitants. In Frankfurt I dreamt big, and over here in Paris it's more baby steps. I'm hoping to find really good macarons somewhere. You know, just baby steps. While in Frankfurt I planned on buying an apartment that would be good enough so when I was 80 I wouldn't have to use the stairs. I have a list of goals, and moving to Paris actually took me quite a bit closer to finishing some of the lines. So it already proves to be quite good for my future. And at first I thought, okay, Paris would be just a bit to the side, but it turns out, well, yeah, it's kind of a bit up. Now I can say, well, I managed to live in Paris and adapt to a different country. And that's a really good soft skill to have. It's funny how you meet the same kind of people everywhere on the world. There are the people who have lived in several countries already or speak several languages and just need to move on, need to experience something new. And then you also always meet these people who live in the place where they grew up in. They still have their childhood friends. They have no wish to ever move away. It's funny how people can be so similar and so different at the same time, because of course these two people would never meet. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time. Bye.